Hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for this live. I am super excited to deliver some juicy stuff. Just double checking, making sure I'm live. Guys, if you're watching this on replay, please type in replay in the comments. It's nice to know that you've watched it, so I know exactly where you are, so I don't end up repeating myself. Had that before. Beautiful. I am live. Well, welcome to this training. I'm going to tell you why your mindset is going to top trump any meal plan, regardless of whether it's me or not. And this might be interesting, might be different, might be old news, might be new news. But either way, hopefully it's going to have a profound effect on your weight loss journey. So whether you're starting, whether you're brand new to dieting, or whether you are restarting, this is going to be for you. Okay. Now this might rock a few boats, but we'll see where we go. So in order to lose weight, you need to work on your mindset. Why? People ask for a quick fix diet. They ask for meal plans and they follow them, but give it a couple of weeks, a month, and then 99% of the time you'll fall off track. That's why, part of the reason why diets don't work. It's not the information that you're given, or sometimes it is. It's not necessarily the information that you're given. It's the information that you're not given, which is mindset related. So we all know what we need to do. We all know that we need to eat healthy. We all know that we need to drink some more water and move our bodies every day. But why is it that we just can't stick to it? We blame ourselves for lack of motivation. Oh, I wasn't motivated. We blame life. Oh, but I had to go and pick up my kid from school. So then time was running late and I had to go and grab some takeaways on the way home. Life just got in the way. No, that's a BS excuse that you have given yourself and an allowance to give yourself for making poor choices. And don't get me wrong, we all do this. And I am not ever saying that I have never done this, but I speak to you from experience, from both myself and what I see in my clients, and of course, the education and research I do as well. So please don't think that I'm being a massive hypocrite, especially if you've ever seen me say, yeah, I'm a health coach, and then pick up a chocolate bar. I'm not disallowing chocolate bars, but I'm just saying. So one thing that is true, our beliefs, so what we believe about ourselves creates our thoughts. And our thoughts about what's going on in life and what's happening will create our behaviors and our actions. And our behaviors and actions then confirms our belief. So it's like a circle. We have a belief about ourselves or about the environment, and that creates thoughts around certain things, around food and around ourselves. And then because of our thoughts, we then act in alignment with our thoughts. And then because we've acted in a specific way, it confirms that belief. So as an example, if I was to say that I know that I snack a lot. This is just an example. I actually don't snack a lot, but I'm a cereal snacker. No, that's a terrible example. Snacks are great. Okay, let's say I'm a drinker. This is a brilliant one. Yeah, I'm a social drinker. I love going out on the weekends and enjoying a glass of wine. My thoughts around that is, yeah, great. Social life, alcohol, fantastic. Can't wait for the weekend. And then my behaviors and actions are like, yes, it's the weekend. I get to socialize and I get to have that alcohol. This is brilliant. And I have the alcohol and it confirms my belief. that I drink socially and I go out on the weekends. Again, there's nothing wrong with a glass of wine. This is just merely an example for you folks. So my beliefs have created thoughts. My thoughts have created my actions and behaviors, and that has confirmed my beliefs. Now, this can be a negative. This can be a really negative cycle that we get ourselves into, and often we do. And this is the magic in mindset. Because apply this to food or apply this to diet. My belief is that I just can't do this. I just can't. So my thoughts are, this diet's going to be hard. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try, I don't know, keto. I'm going to try plant-based or whatever it is. But the belief is that I really struggle with this. And, I've done so many diets before in the past and it's not worked for me. So that's my belief. My belief is that it won't work for me. I can't do it. My thoughts are, this is going to be hard. This is going to be difficult. It should be easy, but it's not going to be. So then my behaviors are going to act in line with that. They're going to be congruent with my thoughts because I'm going to think it's hard. I'm going to think that it's difficult. I'm going to think that it's time consuming or tasteless, or that I'm going to be hungry. And so I'm constantly thinking about those things. And then so it becomes what I do. My actions and behaviors are then in alignment with those thoughts. I make it difficult for myself. I'm thinking that it's difficult and I'm not going to be able to do this. So then I struggle. And then when I struggle and I fall off track, that's what I believed to be true. So then my actions and behaviors confirm my initial beliefs. So you see how it's a really negative cycle. We can have all of the action plans, we can have all of the coaching in terms of like nutrition coaching or dietitians tell us what we need to eat. And that's great. That could last a few months. You can see some results. But why is it that we always return back? Because we haven't interrupted this pattern, or we haven't shifted it to a positive pattern or a positive cycle. So how does it shift into a positive cycle? Shifting your mindset is going to be pretty difficult, especially if you've not got someone to walk it through with you, or someone to hold you accountable, or someone to pull you up on these things when they happen. But if you recognize a belief, start to believe the opposite is true. So if you believe that you flunk and you're terrible at dieting, then swap it around. Just say, I've not found a diet that works for me. I'm great at this. I can do this. I know because I believe in this. The thoughts around this is doable. I'm going to take small, simple actions to make sure that I can do this. Your behaviors are small, simple actions, and they're all positive because you're already believing that you can do so. And then you confirm your belief. That's the magic. You then realize that those small, simple actions, because you've believed that you can do this, created some sort of real action and real result. So then it confirms your belief. So you see how you can take the negative cycle and flip it on its head and create that positive cycle. We always feel that when we lose weight, we will feel better. And if you watched my last live with Nita, you will probably recognize what I'm about to say here. It's a really good one. If you haven't seen it, you should flick back and watch it. It's all about overthinking. But at the end, I was talking about this, where we always feel that when we lose weight, we will feel better. When we lose weight, I'll feel more confident about myself. But that's not true, because when the scales start to shift and you lose a pound, we still look at ourselves and go, yeah, but I still look big, or my legs still look chunky, or my arms are still wobbly. I still don't like this part of myself, or I still don't like the way I look. Why? Why is it that we believe that when we are something, or when we have something, that our mindset is going to be in that positive frame of mind, But when it actually comes down to it, when you start losing that weight, the mindset hasn't shifted because you haven't looked into your beliefs around who you are, your identity. So you really have to understand who you want to become, not just what you need to do, not just 10 pounds lighter. And step into that version to be able to understand and change your beliefs, understand the person who you want to become, not just what you need to do. So what does she say about herself? How is she acting? How is she believing? What is she believing? How does she wake up every day? What does she believe? What does she think about the world every day that she wakes up, when she's doing and having and seeing and experiencing everything that she wants? When you tap into that, you can shift that negative belief, flip it on its head, and create a positive belief from it. Let me know if this is making sense. So, like I said, if you get the change that you wanted, but haven't shifted your mindset, you'll always be in search for reasons or excuses or evidence that something's still wrong, or you're still this, or this is still the way, because your brain is actively searching for evidence to confirm your belief. So you can jump on a weight loss plan, you can jump on a meal plan, which is great, you can lose some weight, fantastic. But 3 months down the line on your weight loss journey, the meal plan might have worked, but what happens when the thoughts of, what if I put the weight back on, start aching in? What happens if you haven't thrown out all of your old clothes that no longer fit and you keep them in the wardrobe just in case? What happens if you are still looking at yourself and saying, yeah, but I could do a little bit more? Or, but what about just this, just that? Hey, I'm guilty of this. I've done this so many times in my own business too, where I've gone, oh yeah, but you know, I'll be happy when. So we're all guilty of it. And in this instance, it's for weight loss, or it could be even identifying as a plant-based lifestyle. But it is really important to shift that mindset. Okay. If you want to lose weight and keep it off, you're going to have to shift and fix your mindset first. Because this does happen, and I see it all the time. It does. This is a very, very speedy live, because I'm pretty much already done. But there's just a huge thing that I wanted you to take away here. And that's, how do I shift it? Because you can be following all the videos in this Facebook group, you can be following my emails, we can be having chit chats, but ultimately that mindset needs to shift. So how are you going to do that? First of all, you're going to grab your trusty pen and a trusty notebook, and I want you to write down, what are all the thoughts and beliefs that you have about yourself, food, and your body? Everything. I want you to write it all down. Whatever it is about yourself. Perhaps I lack motivation. Perhaps I struggle dieting. Perhaps with food, it is, I might go hungry. I might not eat the right things. Perhaps about your body, it might be, I have big legs. I have just this comfortable bit of belly that I just cannot get rid of. Whatever it is, what are the thoughts that you have and beliefs that you have around yourself? Once you've got those all listed out, I want you to then shift them and change them. How can they be different? How can you start believing that this is not true? And I want you to find evidence that these might not be true. So, for example, in the first bit of journaling that you might do, you might say, I've got big legs. And I keep using that example, by the way, folks, because this is a belief that I had when I was going through my teens and my 20s. I hated my legs, absolutely hated it. I don't think I've told anyone about this. Absolutely hated them. And so I use this as a prime example. So the example would be, I hate my legs. They just look big. They don't look toned or slim or anything like that. Then I want you to write evidence of why this is not true. So the evidence could be, someone said that I looked good in a dress. Someone said I had strong thighs. Someone said, oh my God, I just had an epiphany of why I hated my legs as a kid. I blame my auntie. Sorry, that just came to me out of absolutely nowhere. Yeah, so then write down evidence as to why this is not true. So find evidence why this is not true. And you will find it, you just won't believe it at the time. But once you find evidence that this is not true, then you're able to shift it, because you can then realize and connect with that and go, oh, hang on a minute. Well, that is just a belief. It is not the truth. So if I understand the truth, which are my legs are a limb, simple as that. My legs are limbs. My legs are perfect as they are. My legs get me moving around. My legs move. What is the truth from that? And from that truth, you can build a positive belief. So from that truth of they're just limbs, a positive belief are my legs enable me to do what I need to do. My legs open me up to possibilities, such as more movement, such as running. They bring me joy because of that. So once you've understood what negative thoughts and beliefs you have about yourself, food, and your body, find evidence as to why this is not true, and then create a new belief based on that truth. It's as simple as that. I promise. I promise it's as simple as that. It really is. That is how you're going to shift your mindset. That is how you're going to make long-lasting and sustainable weight loss and results. Otherwise, a meal plan is going to get you from maybe 1 week to the next, or maybe the start of the month to the end of the month. But then at the end of the month, you're going to start believing that you are the person beforehand, because that's finished or it's done. And you haven't changed what's up in here. You've just changed what's on your plate. This is the ultimate key, folks, I promise you. And this is why mindset top trumps a meal plan any day. If you've been hanging around, because I have a big, huge announcement, in the gym today, I noticed that suddenly everyone had dropped off. So instead of about 30 people in the gym, there was about 5. And I realized that we're halfway through January, and it's pretty much 2 solid weeks where people have been committing to their New Year's resolutions, and it's starting to get tiring. They're starting to drop off. They're starting to realize that, or think that they haven't got it, that it's hard, it's difficult, it's too much of a change. And it got me thinking, I don't want this for you guys. I don't want this for my women, for my community. I don't want you thinking that this weight loss journey, and thinking that you're by yourself, by the way, and thinking that this weight loss journey is too difficult, it's too hard. So what I want to do is make sure that your New Year's resolutions stick. And by doing that, I told my business mentor, and she was like, you're stupid. I told my partner, and he was like, really? So For February, I have 2 available coaching slots, only 2. And I'm going to offer those 2 to start in February, the 6-month coaching program with me, your Regenerate coaching program, 6 months for the price of 3 months. So it's half price. So instead of 1,897, almost half price, 1,897 is down to 997. That's 3 months of coaching. That's 24 one-to-one hour calls. So hurry, run, don't walk, because I've only got 2 slots, guys. So what I'm going to do is drop the link to the booking, my booking schedule, and you're going to book a consultation call. And you need to book it before February the 1st. We'll jump on a call, and then out of those calls, I will let you know if you are successful, and I will book 2 new clients in for February at 6 months coaching program for the price of 3. That is 24 one-to-one calls on Zoom, kind of like a video call like this, but you're actually going to be on the other end. Access to my coaching vault, pretty much 24-hour WhatsApp support. Everything is included. There is nothing that is not in my normal regular coaching program that I'm putting in this offer, guys. My 6 months for the price of 3. Hurry up, either DM me or click the link, which I'm going to attach to this video, and book in a call before February the 1st. If you don't see an available slot that works for you, message me personally and I will jump in and see if we can get you on a call. Message me personally. Right. I'm just going to check the comments, but again, I am starting to listen to myself. Hi, Michelle. I've told myself for years that I'm greedy. Oh, Michelle. Oh my goodness. That is so mean to yourself. Would you tell your friend that? Would you tell your friend that she's greedy? Would you tell her that she doesn't deserve food, that she doesn't deserve snacks? Would you tell your single friend who went out on a couple of dates that she's greedy? Just because you wouldn't tell your friend that doesn't open that up and allow you to say that to yourself. We've all heard that, you know, speak to yourself as you would your friend, but I bet you don't do that. I bet you don't tell your friend that she's greedy. If you believe you're greedy, Michelle, understand why you believe you're greedy. Like, often this has come from our programming, which has been forced upon us. So maybe perhaps you were told that you were greedy, or someone said, if you have an abundance of something, if you have an abundance of money or an abundance of food, then you're greedy. So understand where it comes from. We've understood the belief, which is awesome, but let's find evidence of where this is not true. I'm sure there's plenty of evidence where you have gone without or where you have gone with less. Guarantee you. And from that truth, you can create a new belief, a positive one that's in alignment with your goals. Michelle, thank you so much for joining me. Sarah, hi Sarah, nice of you to join. Core beliefs can cause chaos. Oh, they freaking can, can't they? They are literally the reasons why we cannot get out of our own damn way. Hi Sheila, everyone's dropping in. Hey everyone. Sheila's just renewed her 12-week coaching program. So Sheila's now on another 12 weeks. You are kicking ass, Sheila. I'm so proud of you. Beautiful folks. Well, thanks for joining me. Don't forget that by the end of January, you won't have an opportunity to book in for basically a half price 6 months coaching call. So get that coaching program. So get that in right now, because I've already emailed everyone and I'm going to be putting up a story tomorrow, and I want to make sure that you guys get the first dibs. So again, if it's not working, if you need more details, if there's no available slots that you can work with, message me. We'll get it sorted. Okay. Love you folks. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye.